Isang masayang pagbati na may ngiti sa aking mga labi. Naghahanap ba kayo ng makakatuwang sa pagre-review ng inyong anak? Meron yan sa DepEd. Ang ETUlay online tutorial ay libre at handog ng ating kagawaran sa pangunguna ng OUA ICTS EdTech. Ito ay isang proyektong makatutulong sa mga mag-aaral, katuwang ang mga magulang o kasama sa kani-kanilang tahanan para masagutan at maunawaan ang mga modules. Hangad din ng programang ETUlay ang matulungan ang ating mga guro sa kanilang mga blended learning classes. Ang ating ETUlay ay mula kinder hanggang senior high school. Bukod sa academics, meron din tayong mga special programs gaya ng All is Wellness, Reading and Math Remediation, Storytelling, Mommy Tech Talks, Classes sa Gramatika, Speech Class, Financial Literacy, at marami pang iba. Pinalawig din ng ETUlay ang ating Alive program para sa mga mag-aaral mula grade 1 hanggang grade 3. Gayon din ay mayroon tayong ALS program at SPED tutorials na makasisigurong makakamit ng lahat ang inclusive education. May SPED hotline na rin para sa inyong mga katanungan patungkol sa special education. Kaya, subaybayan mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, mula 9:00 ng umaga hanggang 7:00 ng gabi ang ating ETUlay. Sa ating pagtutulungan, maiaangat natin ang bawat isa. Ating itutulay ang pagkatuto upang di mapigil ang pag-aaral ng kabataang Pilipino. Itulay natin ito, sulong edukalidad.
Tuesday is Choose English Day. From 1 p.m. to 4:20 p.m., join your equipped and efficient elementary English tutors as they bring fun and exciting learning in the world of English. Let us help make your educational journey in English easier and simpler. Every Tuesday, 1 p.m. to 4:20 p.m. Only here at ETUlay official Facebook page and YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Mabuhay! Good day to all! I am your tutor Madge. Welcome to ETUlay, a free online tutorial, an initiative of the Department of Education, Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, ICTS EdTech. This program is aimed at helping and assisting learners from kindergarten, senior high school, ALS, Alive, and SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the ETUlay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the ETUlay will bridge the gaps where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our modules, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn, together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
Good afternoon all over the Philippines. Hello from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. It's once again Tuesday afternoon. It means to say we are ready to learn, to have fun, and another day, another opportunity for us to learn here at DepEd ETUlay. So good afternoon. Sino bang mga kasama natin this afternoon? We have Joseph Conrad Bulaklak, Gallagher Aguila, hello. We also have Chloe Amber Bacani, Erich Bacani, Jamaica Christy Lopez, Bonafe Pontimayor from Purok Elementary School District, Lapu-Lapu City Division, hello. We also have Zaya Althea Noblesa, Desiree Gutierrez, Andrea Janine Paule. We also have Wency Pineda. Who else? We have Rian Jayaligo. Hello, hello. We have Heart Demis Asher. And thank you so much for having for being with us this afternoon session. So do not forget every Tuesday at 2:20 to 3 p.m. It's Tutor Era from Pedro Guevara Memorial National High School, SD of Laguna, and of course, Tutor May from SD of Nabotas. A little later, we shall have Tutor May with us. So let's watch the video for English Elementary. And of course, let's sing along for our grade 3 theme song. There's a time to study, a year to learn. Grammar, punctuation, and capitalization. We'll be singing and dancing and lots of fun too. The teacher, May and me. ETUlay is always full of glee. One more time. There's a time to study, a year to learn. Grammar, punctuation, and capitalization. All the singing and dancing and lots of fun too. The teacher, May and me. ETUlay is always full of glee. Okay, there you have it, our grade 3 theme song. I hope you sang along with us. Okay, so we are now on the last week stretch of this month's celebration of National Women's Month from March 1 to 31 with the theme Agenda ng Kababaihan tungo sa Kaunlaran. Magandang hapon po. Good afternoon, Tutor May.
Hello, good afternoon to everyone, especially to Tutor Ira and to our handsome director for this afternoon tutor meal, and definitely to our active and very supportive tuties now watching with us. Again, don't forget to share our episode today so that we can teach more learners, grade 3 learners all over the Philippines.
All right. And so for this week, we are now on quarter 3, week 6. Time really runs so fast, Tutor May. We are now on week 6. And our topic is entitled Compare and Contrast Information Listen to. And of course, for our module references, thank you so much, English 3 or quarter 3 division of Nabota City for allowing us to use your module. And of course, the pivot for a learner's material grade 3 English. And last week, kaya we asked you, our dear tuties, to write an informational text with 3 to 8 sentences about yourself. Okay, and you are encouraged to observe correct grammar, punctuation, and capitalization in your work. And I am proud to present to you our lobby of the week. So learners' laudable output demonstrated interactively. Let's start with Gabriel Alan L. Escobedo, Gallagher M. Aguila, Leo Lex Marci Paguyo. We have Carl Christian B. De La Cruz, Ryan Jacob M. Kadawan, Shad Ruben M. Tabiero. So we also have the work of Jason Junior Castaneda, Jan Zachary P. Panlilio, Jerry Christoph M. Bascos, and the work of Kuya Enrico Manuel P. Dalupan. From the girls, we have Andrea Janine M. Paule, Alexandra G. Semenya. Now I can see her face. Kriesha Nicole B. Vinoya, Stephanie Aziel L. Santos, Jasmine Kimberly M. Bascos, Chloe Jen Sakatrapos Paguyo, or Chloe Jane. We also have the work of Zea Altea Dino Bleza, Rian J.C. Oligo, Desiree F. Gutierrez, Chloe Amber F. Bacani, of course, the work of Erich Vanessa F. Bacani, Princess Jareen M. Bascos, Jamaica Christy M. Lopez, Asher Daniel Blisa Santiago. Okay,
Wow,
so
Tutor Ira!
learn that we have a lot of future teachers from their informational text. Some of them would like to become policeman, architect,
Mhm.
engineer, and many others. So it's really nice, the sample informational text that you have presented and shared with us are somewhat the way when you introduce yourself in the starting of a school year, right, Tutor May?
Well, actually, Tutor Ira, I have problems right now with my audio, so I'm trying to really listen to you carefully. But
Oh,
yes, Tutor Ira, I am amazed of the information revealed to us in the simple paragraphs that our tuties made. Para na tayong may isang buong klase sa dami ng
exactly.
nagpapasa sa atin ng mga paragraphs. And
Yes.
you can see, Tutor Ira, mula nung nagpasulat tayo, nung first quarter, gumaganda yung sulat nila, mas nagiging detalyado, mas nagiging coherent. Pag
Mhm.
ipagpatawad niyo po no grade 3 learners if ever no na hindi namin makorek because some of the posts po na nako-correct pa namin yung mga work. Pero wag pong magtatampo kung hindi makorek kasi sa sobrang dami minsan ng ginagawa namin ni Tutor Ira, nalalagpasan po namin yung post. So it's better po para para we can really get your work, please post them in the ETUlay, DepEd ETUlay page. And don't forget to tag us, no? Our name is May Sevilla and Ira Limonco on Facebook, okay? So aside from using the hashtags Tutor May, Tutor Ira, don't forget to tag us so we can save it later and then return to your work and have your paragraphs corrected. But I'm very proud of the progress of our dear learners starting from first quarter. Keep your work coming in.
Okay, on my part, tutor May, I usually send them a private message on the corrections or suggestions. That's what I do. So I send them a private message on the corrections or suggestions for them to improve their work. So thank you for accepting those corrections suggestions that I sent to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for this afternoon's tutorial, our objectives are as follows. For cognitive, that is to understand a comparison and contrast text by identifying the similarities o pagkakapareho or pagkakahawig and differences o pagkaiba of the ideas within a simple text. For affective, that is to value the importance of knowing how to distinguish comparison and contrast using words and phrases. And of course, for psychomotor, you're going to write a comparison and contrast text with 5 to 8 sentences about a chosen topic. All right. So let's recall our previous lesson. So last week we talked about informational text, and Tutor May and I shared with you that when we say informational text, these are non-fiction texts, which means that the people, the places, the dates, the events, okay, are real. So the informations came from real people, real events, real circumstances. Okay, and this informational text can be found in textbooks, procedural text, essays, news, autobiographies, and magazines. Now, let's have an activity. Okay, for that particular lesson. So allow me to read, and you can read it silently with me. Okay. Now, Luke is a new grade 3 pupil of Wawa Elementary School. He grew up in Europe but has always loved his Filipino roots. He uses po and opo whenever speaking in Filipino and takes pride in the quality of Philippines products. Now, let's answer some question about Luke. Question number one. Are you ready? What grade is Luke in? Luke is in what grade? I'll give you 5 counts. Five, four, three, two, one. Let's see who wrote the answer first in our comments. So it's Erish Vakini, triple, and you are correct. So Luke is in grade three.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Now let's have number two, Tutor May.
For number two, which school does he go to? He goes to blank. Okay, so you have already a prompt to begin your answer for number two. He goes to blank. So how would you complete the prompt to give us a complete answer? Okay, so I'll be giving you 5 seconds to compose your answer for number 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And I can see lots of answers already, Tutor Ira, and they answered Wawa Elementary School. Is that correct?
Yes, the answer is he goes to Wawa Elementary School. And even Kuya Enrico is with us. He answered Wawa LM School. Hello, Kuya, and thank you for being with us. All right, for
Yes.
number three,
For For number 3, the question is, where did he grow up? Again, you have a prompt to start your answer. We will appreciate it if you copy the prompt, you type the prompt, he grew up in, and then your answer, so that you can be practiced answering in complete sentences. Again, please type the prompt, he grew up in, and then proceed with your answer so you can practice answering in complete sentences. And I can see some of their answers to their era. Is it correct that he grew up in Europe? Let's reveal the answer.
okay, I can see Shad answer there. He grew up in Europe. And like the answer of other cuties, you are correct. Now let's have number four. What words does Luke never forget to use when speaking in Filipino? So, Luke never forgets to use. Okay, I'm going to count 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the answer is all right.
Let's wait
There you
for
go.
them.
Mm-hmm.
Ayan.
Okay, so the answer is Luke never forgets to use po and opo when speaking in Filipino.
Mm-hmm.
Like Erich Bagani's answer, Shad Tabiere's answer, very good. So, Tutor Maya, they are following your instruction to complete the sentence in
Yes.
answering our questions. Good job, my dear, our dear learners. Okay, now let's have question number 5. Go ahead, Tutor May.
Yes, and we appreciate Tutor Ear that they are really following instructions. When you are following instructions, you are set for life, Tutor Ira, because when we grow up, it's all about following directions also. So for number 5, why do you think Luke takes pride in Philippine products? So the answer is not really stated here. So you have to infer. And inference is one of our lessons last quarter. So let's infer why Luke takes pride in Philippine products. So please type and take your time finding out the answer. Why do you think he is proud of Philippine products? Luke takes pride in Philippine products because. So for this one, I'll be giving you 10 seconds to think about because the answer is really long. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we have the answer here, Tutor Ira. Luke takes pride in Philippine products because he loves his own country. Yes, what a very good inference. Do we have other answers there in the comment section, Tutor Ira?
We also have Andrea Janine Paula's answer, Philippines product because of the quality. Okay.
Mm,
Gabriel Allen said, Luke takes pride in Philippine products because he is proud to be a Filipino. Okay. So let us reveal the answer. Now, as written here, they are made with quality. Okay. So almost the same with their idea. So good
ang
job. Good job,
galing.
everybody. So how many score did you get in our exercise? Okay, so according to Gray Zerny, wow, I cannot pronounce the surname. You Ekoshian? Okay, 1 out of 5. Okay, so I think
It's okay.
yeah, she's watching from YouTube. All right, so Chloe got 5 over 5. It's all right. So congratulations for those who got a score of 5. Okay, now for those who didn't get it, it's all right. Now, all you have to do is to keep on reading, keep on practicing so that your comprehension will improve. Remember, in our informational text, we look for the WH questions. All right, so that's what we did in our 5-item review. Now, let's proceed to our next slide. Okay, so I have here, okay, a picture, okay, and you are to name this famous tourist spot shown in the picture. For you,
Mm-hmm.
okay, to guess what this is, I will give you some hints. Okay, so this can be found in the province of Albay in
Mm-hmm.
Bicol region. It is called the world's most perfect volcanic cone because of the symmetry of its shape. Now, who among you can name this famous tourist spot found in Albay, Bicol region? So, according to Erin Miranda in Cagsawa Ruins in Albay po. Yes, then what is it?
Mm-hmm.
Can you write the answer in our comment section? Oh,
Yes, and Andrea Janine Paule has the answer. Mayon, Mayon Volcano. Is that correct?
yes, she is correct, along with the answer of other cuties. And there you go, our first picture, Mayona Volcano. Good job, everyone. Now, let's go to the next picture. So, what are
Oh.
going to name another famous tourist spot shown in
Mm-hmm.
the picture? Now, it is one of the provincial symbols of Batangas, and it is located on an island in Taal
Mm.
Lake. So, what do you think is the answer for our
Masarap daw ang tawilis dyan, shooter era.
the tutor may, especially once it's fried. Okay, I love it
Mm-mm.
fried. Okay, so all right. So what is the answer for our next picture? Who do you think? What do you think is the answer?
I
Again,
think
it
they're
is
bidding their time.
all right. So Harish Miranda gave the answer. Let us reveal, Tutor May.
Ta-da! It's the
Yeah.
Al Volcano!
Okay.
Yay!
So very good. So we have Mount Mayon or Mayon Volcano and the Taala Volcano. Then we will know more about this by the next slide. Okay, but before that, let's have first these vocabulary words and we
Mm-hmm.
would like you to determine the meaning of the word in red. So let's learn more words. So the first word is structure. Okay, so what do you think is the meaning of the word structure? Is it A, how strong something is, B, how something is built or arranged, or C, how something is useful to people? So again, you are to determine the meaning of the word in red. So what do you think is the meaning of the word structure? Is it A, B, or C? Okay,
Tutor
so
Ira, most of them answered letter B. Let's reveal the answer. Is that correct?
yes, they are correct. So it is how something is built or arranged, like what you see
Mm-hmm.
in the picture. Good job. Now let's have the next one. The word is erupt. Is it A, to explode with fire and noise? B, to provide pollutants into the air? Or C, so stay in the nearest and safest area? So what do you think is the meaning of the word erupt? Is it A,
Oh.
B, or C?
Most of them, Tutor Ira, are answering letter A. May not letter B, but I think based on the picture, we can come up with the answer, and that is letter.
A. All right. So most of them got the correct answer. It's to explode with fire and noise.
Tutor Ira, before we move on to number 3,
Mhm.
the answer could not be letter B. To provide pollutants into the air means you that means pollution. So it's not similar to eruption. Because when we have an eruption, it's more of the smoke, the ashes, dust, and some of the materials coming from the inside of the earth. So it could not be letter B, because letter B means pollution. Example, air pollution, water pollution, land pollution, and meron bago ngayon, Tutor Ira, noise pollution. Meron na palang ganon.
Mhm.
Yes, and I think we can proceed to the next item.
Okay. So go ahead, Teacher May, for the next word.
Oh, the third word is destructive. And if somebody is getting a wrong answer, don't worry, because we are very helpful naman in our session, and we will guide you every step of the way. Now, let's have destructive. What do you think is the meaning of destructive based on the picture given here? Is it A, causing great noise and deafness, walang marinig? B, giving considerable loss and anxiety? C, creating great harm and damage? Tutor Ira, parang ayaw na tayong pagbilangin ng ating mga tuties kasi they have the correct answer. And the correct answer is letter
Yes, letter
C.
C. All right, very good. Okay, now let's go to the next word. All right, so I think we have the word structure. We learned the meaning of the word erupt, and then the third word is destructive. So
Mhm.
we were able to widen, okay, three more additional words in our vocabulary bank. Now, Tutor Maya, for our text, go ahead.
Yes, listen carefully. And aside from that, Tutor Ear, we also shared some information about Mayon Volcano and Taal Volcano, which I know have prepared our tuties for the reading text that we will be reading today. Okay, are you ready, kids? Listen carefully. Mount Mayon and Mount Taal are two of the most active volcanoes in the country. Mount Mayon is known for its perfect cone-shaped structure. It is located in the Bicol region. Meanwhile, Mount Taal is considered the world's smallest volcano. It is found in the Calabarzon region. The two volcanoes may differ in size and location, but both may be destructive once they erupt. All right.
Okay, so that is our text for this afternoon. Now, let's answer some questions. The first question is, what characteristics are shared by the Taal volcano and the Mayon volcano?
Yes.
Hey, what
Tutor
do they?
Ira, there'll be no choices here. And what our learners are going to do is that they will comment the number of sentence that is their answer. Example, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sentences here, right? So they will comment the number of the sentence where their answer is. Example, so our question is characteristics both shared by Taal Volcano and Mayon Volcano. Where we can see that? What is the sentence number? Andrea Janine Pauli said, first sentence, most active volcano. Meron pa kaya, Tutor Ira? Hanap tayo. Hanap-hanap. Meron pang isa.
Okay, Ivana Phoebe, say sentence one. Okay, first sentence according to Shera's Shiloh or Shiloh. Okay, what else?
There's another one. Okay, there's another one.
Okay,
Sabi ni...
everything is correct. As she said, the first and the last sentence. All right, there. Okay, so Mount Mayon and Mount Taal are two of the most active volcanoes in the country. Okay, and the other one they shared both is they may be both destructive once they erupt. Okay, so
Mhm.
let's go to the next one. Good job, Erich. Now let's go to the next one. So there you go, sentence number one and sentence number six. So Michaela Teresa Pineda is also correct. All right, now let's go to the next question. Okay. What characteristics are only for Mayon volcano? So, what sentence can you find the answer?
Mm-hmm.
We are now on question number 2. What
Yes.
characteristics are only for Mayon volcano? So, okay, Shad said it is on sentence number 2, which is Mount Mayon is known for its perfect cone shaped structure. So, your tutor May has found out if the answer is correct. There. So, yes, Mount Mayon is known for its perfect cone shaped structure. Okay.
Meron
Very
pa
good.
atang isa, Tutor Ira. Aside from that, it is a perfect cone shape. Sinasabi ng ating mga learners that one characteristic only for Mayon volcano is that it can be found in the Bicol region. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. So,
Yeah.
we have a sentence two and three. Good job. Okay, so they were able to locate the answer. Now let's have the next question. Tutor May?
Oh, what characteristics are only for Taal volcano? Okay, so let's have a recap. Sentence 1 and sentence 6 express the similarities between these two volcanoes. Sentence 2 and 3 are for characteristics only for Mayon volcano. Now, what are the sentence number that would tell us about Taal volcano? Sabi nila, Tutor Ira, fourth and fifth sentence. I-reveal na natin yan.
Okay, so there you go. The answer is fourth. Okay, and fifth, who got it right? Ryan Jacob, Clinton Tavieros, who else? Ivana Phoebe, of course, Erich Bacani, Gayo, Ryan Jacob, Gabriel Alan Escobedo, Gayo Wency Pineda, Stephanie Aziel Santos, Desiree Gutierrez, they got the correct answer. Okay, very good. So Mount Taal is considered the world's smallest volcano and it is found in Calabarzon region, particularly in Batangas. Very good.
Mhm.
Now, let's have the next question, Tutor May.
Oh, what characteristics are not shared by Mayon volcano and Taal volcano? So this is not a full sentence. I think, Tutor Ira, it's just a part
Mm-hmm.
of a sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if our tuties can still look for that in the paragraph provided here on the slide. What is that part of the sentence that tells the difference between Mount Mayon volcano and Taal volcano? Sabi ni Gray Zerny, the two volcanoes may differ in size and location. Tama ba yun?
Yes. Okay, that is correct. So Enrico Dalupan is correct.
Galing.
Okay, very good. The two volcanoes may differ in size and location. There you
Mm-hmm.
go. Using the text about Mayon volcano and Taal volcano, we have determined the characteristics that define how the two volcanoes are similar or magkapareho and at the same time different. Okay, we learned a lot of information about Mount Mayon and Taal volcano. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
that is what we did. We had the comparison and contrast or compare and contrast. Go ahead, Chidame.
Listen everybody, when we compare, we examine the similarities. Pag magkakaparehas, nagko-compare tayo. Uh, It can be similarities between people, animals, things, places, events, and ideas. When we contrast, we are looking for the differences, again, between two or more people, animals, events, places, things, and ideas. So when we are doing comparison and contrast duties, there should be two topics two or more topics or subjects. Hindi ka pwedeng maghambing at magkumpara kung hindi mo pinag-uusapan ang dalawa o higit pa na topics or subject. Now, how can you spot if we are comparing or contrasting? Here are the keywords. Tutor Ira, go ahead.
Okay, so some of the words and phrases used for comparison are and, both, same, also, like, alike, similar, in common, and as well as. So once you spot these keywords, meaning to say you are showing the comparison of two people, two places, two things, two items, two topics. All right. Now that is for comparison. Now for contrast, Tutor May.
These are the keywords that you have to look so that you will know that there is a contrast of ideas. But, while, differ, different, unlike, however, though, in contrast to, and I forgot to add, meanwhile. Yung meanwhile, nakita natin siya dun sa text. For contrast yun. Nakita rin natin yung keyword na both and. So those words signal comparison. Tandaan natin yan, kids, kasi gagamitin nyo rin itong mga keywords later on when you write your own comparison and contrast paragraph.
Okay, so I hope you were able to note down or take note these words because these are very important words or signal words in writing comparison and contrast text. Okay, now let's have another activity. Okay, it is found in Learning Task 2 in your module. And allow me to read the selection and then we're going to answer some questions that follow. Okay, are you ready? Okay, so let's begin. The cardinal and the cedar waxwing are two common birds. Both have crests on their heads, but these birds have some differences. Male cardinal is bright red while the waxwing is brown. The cedar waxwing often migrates from one place to another. On the other hand, the cardinal stays in one place year after year. So for this, we showed the difference and the comparison between two common birds. Okay, now let's answer some questions. Okay, so the first one, okay, you are going to tell me the letter of the correct answer. Okay. All right, so what are cardinal and cedar waxing? Is it A, horses, B, birds, or C, snakes? Okay, I'm going to count 1 to 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the answer is? Okay, so the answer is X. Letter B, birds. So cardinal and cedar waxwings are birds. Okay, now do not forget to write the item before revealing the letter. All right, so let's have question number 2. I hope you're also answering it in your notebook. Okay, now let's go to the next question. What do they both have on their heads? So meaning the cedar waxwing and cardinal has this, okay? A, crests, B, pearls, or C, crowns. I'm going to count 1 to 5 again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And according to we have Mercedita Ochea Olandria, A, Ryan, Clint, Gabriel, Erin, Erich, Rian, Chloe, who else? Andrea, Stephanie, Chloe, Jamaica, they have the same answer. Now let's review the answer for number 2. And the answer is letter A, crest. It's very obvious, no, on the picture of the two birds. Now let's have the next question. Okay, for number 3, based on the selection, how do the two birds differ in terms of color? Okay, again, we're looking for the difference in terms of the color. And I think the pictures will help. Is it A, male cardinal is bright red while waxwing is brown? Or letter B, male cardinal is brown while waxwing is bright red? Or is it C? Male cardinal is bright brown while waxwing is red. Is it A, B, or C? I'm going to count 1 to 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let us see. The first one to answer is Carl. He said A. Kensley De Vera said A. Rian, Zaya, Chloe, Gallagher, Ryan, Kayleen, May Nantay answered A too. We have Asher said A. Jasmine, Chloe, Chavez. Okay, yes. Jamaica. Who else? Ethan, Jaden, Amores. Don't forget to write the item. Okay. Now let's reveal the answer. For number 3, the answer is A. So we have here the male cardinal is bright red while waxwing is brown. All right, very good. Now let's go to number 4. Okay, now how is their length of stay in one place described? Again, how is their length of stay in one place described? Let's read the options. A. Cedar waxwing stays in one place year after year, while cardinal stays in one place for its lifetime. Or is it B? Cedar waxwing and cardinal both stay in one place year after year. Or is it C? Cardinal stays in one place year after year, while cedar waxwing migrates from one place to another. I'm going to give you 5 counts again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is it A, B, or C? Let us see some of your answers. So according to Enrico de Lupan, it's A. Okay, Carl Christian. Oh, we are now on number 4. I'm sorry. Okay, allow me to browse down the comment who answered first for number 4. Okay, there you go. Enrico answered it's letter C. Okay, Chloe answered C. Ethan, Apo, what item is that? Don't forget to put the item. Okay, we are now on number 4. Gabriel Escobedo answered C. Chloe answered C. Andrea answered C. While Erin Miranda answered A. Okay, Carlin May answered C. Okay, so Michaela Teresa answered C po. Okay, Carl Christian, don't forget the item. Kensley C. Okay, I think most of you answered C. Now, let us find out if your answer is the same with the answer here in our slide. And that is correct. So, cardinal stays in one place year after year, while cedar waxing migrates from one place to another. Okay, now let's have the last question. Okay, as birds, what can they both do? Okay, we are now looking for the comparison of cedar and cardinal. A. Both can fly and rest on branches of trees. B. Both can swim and lay eggs in corals. C. Both can crawl on the ground and live under rocks. I think this item is very easy item. Right now we are now on number 5. Okay, so let me see if everybody has the same answer. All right, so let us now reveal the answer. And I think nobody gave me a different answer. So we are now on number 5 and everybody is correct. Both can fly and rest on branches of trees. So for letter B, of course, we're talking about fish. And letter C, both can crawl. I think we have worms and others that live under rocks, right? Okay, so in our activity, can you share with us your score? Okay, so how many got 5? Okay, how many got 4? Let me see who will share his or her score in our comment section. All right. So, mhm. Stephanie, okay, hello, Mark Nigel, Dabalos. Okay, so we are now seeing the scores. Okay, Erich, Desiree got 5/5, Erich got 5, Shera got 5, Chloe, who else? Andrea, okay, Jamaica, Hart, Rian, okay, got 4, it's okay. Okay, who else? Michaela got 5. Very good. Ellen Egosa, hello, she got 4. Okay, yeah. So for those who got 5, congratulations. Okay, you were able to identify all the information from our text. Okay, but for those who got some incorrect answer, it's okay. Now you can always go back to the text. I think it is also found in your module. So I hope we were able to help you in answering these activities found in your modules. Okay. So, don't forget a comparison and contrast for our summarizing learning. It's a text, a kind of informational text that determines the similarities, pagkakapareho, and differences, pagkakaiba of two or more people, animals, things, places, and ideas. Okay, so for our additional exercise, you're going to write again, but this time, okay, not an informational text anymore, but a comparison and contrast text with 5 to 8 sentences about people, animals, things, and places and ideas that you know very well to write about. So you can just choose one, okay, one from these. So you can show comparison and contrast between two people you love or admire, two animals that you like, two things, two places or ideas. Okay? So if you have some questions about your additional exercise, don't hesitate to contact us or send us a private message. Okay? Now, don't forget our keywords or signal words to show comparison and contrast. We will look for that in your sentences. Okay? Now, we have the rubric on how we are going to assess your work. So, it's exemplary, satisfactory, or improving. So, we will base our assessment on your content, coherence, and grammar and mechanics. So, we will identify your work as exemplary if the topics compared and contrasted are evident. You were able to provide enough details for the comparison and contrast. And for the coherence, you were able to use words and phrases effectively to piece details together. And you were able to have at least 1 to 5 grammar, spelling, and punctuation mistakes. Okay, so we are excited. Tutor May and I are really excited on the kind of paragraph that you're going to write and the kind of topic that you're going to choose. Okay, so don't forget to tag us, Tutor May and Tutor Ira. And these are our module references. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our session. And these are our English Elementary family. And every Wednesday at 8:55 to 9:35 on IBC 13 and Signal TV, you can catch us there. And for our mantra this afternoon, don't wait until you reach your goal to be proud of yourself. Be proud of every step you take. And that's what we do. We are always proud of how you are improving every day as you join us in our session. So thank you so much. And up next is Tutor Ace and Tutor Ann for English 4. Thank you once again for being with us. Thank you, Tutor May. Thank you, Tutor Miel. Goodbye.
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag #ETUlayLevelUp. Huwag aalis ha dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!